What do we have here? Z Automotive. Hey everybody, C-Dog here. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. We're going to go through the before and after of the installation of the Taser. Shouldn't be too much to it. Let's see what we got here. Here we have the Taser, and this side connects to your OBD2, and this side connects to your USB. Looks like there's a little bitty light in there. I'm assuming when you connect it up, it flashes or something, so you know that you have made connection. 20 pages of good reading. Focus. Got the instrucciones. Headed out to the garage. Prius is back there, daughter's car. If you can see that smoke, it's just me breathing. Oh, looks like that's charged. Let's give it a January cold start. That's the Taser. Hopefully I remembered my key. Oil pressure. Oil life, which I need to do an oil change, I think. Battery voltage. What else we got here? We got my 0 to 60 timer. Braking distance. That's it. 0 to 60 and braking distance. And then my average miles per gallon. That's really it. There's just two different ways of looking for it. It says current, and that must be over a lifetime. So Trip A, supposed to have trip B, no stored messages, setup screen, regular speedometer. Vehicle info, like I said, performance isn't much. Economy, fuel, trip, audio. So here's my audio menu. This is how you get on and whatever. So, alright, now let me go ahead and put this puppy in place here. So let me start by turning the car off. Alright, so this basically goes into the ODB2, OBD2 reader, which is down there, hard to see. So it's right up under here, right here. So I'll go ahead and throw that in place. As you can see, snow on my boots, because it is January in Michigan and there's like a foot of snow out there and I can do nothing else, so this is what I'm doing. Alright, she's blinking green and red and all that fun stuff, so let's get to the right page here. Installation. Man, it's cold. So you may not notice, but hey, the sun's out. So this is actually the next day, and the issue is I bought the refurbished Taser. So it came at a cheaper price. I believe the 2015, 2016, and 2017 Challengers, you can use the refurbished basic Taser at 100 and I think it was 165, and then tax was like, you know, $6 or something like that, so, or $8, something like that. So I think total was like 173. So I think this is zoomed out. Maybe that's the issue. All right. So basically, I bought the refurbished, and they actually send you an email after you purchase the refurbished saying that upon first use, you may get an error message saying that your Taser is married to another VIN. So last night, all excited, got in. Well, you saw, put it in place, and then went through the menus and no real options, and then hit the menu that said that it was married already to another vehicle. Well, they only have email support for those. There's no way on their website to go through unless you want to purchase an upgrade and get an instant code. So with the refurbished purchase, they did allow for an unmarried code, but obviously they don't know for sure whether the device that you have is already married or not, because it's just a refurbished device. So no big deal. It should have all the bells and whistles. It also comes with, you know, obviously it came with the cable. It does come with the same warranty as the new one as well. But again, I think there's something called a double bypass or something like that. So if you have a 2018 Challenger and newer, I think you have to do the double bypass. So that is an additional charge. So you cannot get away with the refurbished Taser. So since I have a 2017, All I need is the refurbished Taser, and here we go for the initial turn on. Okay, had some issues originally setting it up. Had the problem with it was married to another vehicle. That issue has been taken care of. Got it to marry to this vehicle. Everything's good to go. Turned on a few things just to see how they look and all this other stuff. So I'm going to take you through a couple of them just real quick. So here is, well, let's go ahead and start it up and see what our splash screen looks like. See if I can. Well, okay, while we look at the lovely snow out here in Michigan, just wanted to let you guys know that they said if I don't do the correct shutdown process, and it's in the instructions, if I don't do that process correctly, it could result in a dead battery. So that is what you witnessed. Now, onward and upward. Alright, so as you can see, obviously I got the SRT pages up, but when I hit my sport button, it does not change it up here. So I know that there's an option to remap that sport button, so I will mess with that and get that working. But all these gauges are here. My 0 to 60, for some reason it went from my 4.4 to 4.6, no big deal. 0 to 100, eighth mile, quarter mile. Braking distance, I already had that one. G-forces, that's new. Peak G-forces, that's still new. Lap timer, that's new. Lap history, that's new. And then top speed, that's new. So I can change it to sport mode there. I can change it to track, but my traction control stays sport, which, you know, people have said that, you know, it depends. So then back here, you got gauges. Gauges 2. That G-force thing. Power, torque, oil pressure. So options are there. So I'll go through these instructions that are sitting down here, and I will figure out how to remap the sport button so that works. But I got them. So in order for the SRT stuff to work, so far I've been told, or in the videos that I've watched so far, that you have to turn on the SRT mode. to get the SRT pages and to get all that other stuff. So let's go back to drive modes. Ooh, launch control. Look at that. You can set a launch range. Oh, this is nice. I don't know if it works, but that's pretty sweet right there. You know, clearly I don't want to launch into my garage door into the snow. So this is all for show for right now, but yeah, so far so good. Pretty sweet. So I'll do a couple more things here to try to figure out the remapping, and I'll give you that info as well. So this is supposed to do a light show. So, I know it's a little loud because I got the window open now, but it's getting a little lightheaded from the fumes. So basically what you do to remap any button that you have, I could remap this to a bunch of different things, like 8 different options. The cameras, line lock, sports track, EPS kill, launch mode. You know, so I could have made it whatever I wanted to, and the way you do that is you hit the left arrow button, and instead of dealing with the cancel button here, you press the button that you want to remap. So I hit the sport one and set the sport mode for it. So now, as you can see, my finger's going down to the sports button, and boom, just changed on sport mode. Just put on sport mode here, and I can press the button again, boom, and it goes back to the default, which is street. So there you have it. And one of the other things is that the only splash screen that works when you have it in SRT mode is either the Hellcat. Yeah, I think it was just the Hellcat, really, or SRT, I'm guessing. So Hellcat or SRT. So if I turn this off, then I hit the old starteroo. As always, I appreciate everybody for watching. Again, like, subscribe, comment. I try, even though it's crappy weather here, I do try to answer any questions. So if you got a question, throw it in. And Sea Dog out.